Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come from study. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shine harder than the street light.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside Armstrong Arena here at New Haven High School in New Haven, Indiana. Tonight, we got the last night of NE8 regular season play. It's the East Noble Knights traveling to take on the New Haven Bulldogs, and we welcome you inside for tonight's contest. Eli Lawrence alongside cameraman Aaron Farley. Excited to be bringing you tonight's action, as we should be in for a good one, as New Haven's hoping to raise the conference banner here on senior night. With a win, they would guarantee themselves a share of the conference title. They're 5-1, only loss coming in their last conference bout, and in fact their last game to the Huntington North Vikings. They fell 68-67 in that one. Gonna have to pick it up here tonight. East Noble, they're coming off of their first conference win of the year. They picked up a 66-61 win over the Belmont Braves, but earlier this week on Wednesday night, they fell 60-59. Another one-point heartbreaker at the buzzer. This time, it was the Bishop Dwenger Saints rocking out of the Big Blue Pit with a victory, as now a couple of games have come down to the final possession for these East Noble Knights. As if we go all the way back to January 16th, they fell 44-43, got a chance to win it at the buzzer, couldn't. That was against DeKalb. 43-40, they fell on the road at Leo again, had a chance to tie it, send it to overtime as the buzzer sounded. Couldn't connect, and then most recently falling late against Dwenger 60-59. So been in a lot of tight ball games, but haven't quite been able to pick up the win. We'll see what they have to say about that tonight. And we look at the scorers for this team, a lot of it gets done. It's two juniors, Carson Waltke and Alex Scott. Waltke averaging 15.7 points per game, while Alex Scott is averaging 12.2. They're going to have to pick up production tonight if they want a chance to knock off the New Haven Bulldogs and spoil the party. If they are able to do that, and let's say Huntington North also falls tonight, that would leave the door open for DeKalb and Columbia City to try and get a bid. We could have a four-way tie. Let me confirm that real quick, because Columbia City has already played Huntington North. Tonight they are playing Leo, so yes, they would be able to get out of it alive. And then for DeKalb, they're going up against Belmont. So a real scenario where we have a four-way tie for the NE8. Of course, New Haven and Huntington North would both have to drop. Huntington North would be your de facto conference champs, as their win was against New Haven. So if we came down to a one-loss tie, the only team to clip the Vikings in conference play, DeKalb. So a very tightly contested NE8 race coming down to the final day of the regular season. And it should be an exciting night. We'll break down the leaders for the New Haven Bulldogs. Starvar Baskerville, the junior, is the one leading the scoring with 15 points per game, but not too far behind. It's Jadreen Azell at 10.8. Dalen Jackson has 10.5, and Lavelle Ledbetter has 10.3 a ball game. And look, those seniors have done a phenomenal job these last couple of years, hoping to clear up another conference title, make it back-to-back with a win tonight. And the depth that this team has, it's unlike most teams in this area. It's a big reason why they're going to have a real shot to make a deep run here at the end of February and into March. As soon enough, we're going to enter postseason play, and the schedule coming up at the end of the road for New Haven first. 3-game road trip as, again, this senior night. They'll be on the road at Heritage on the 20th. Then on the 21st, a long trip down to Noblesville, a date with the Millers set up. And then February 26th, a Thursday night, Southside is the task at hand. So going to have to go toe-to-toe with one of the SAC's big dogs. Of course, everybody in the SAC a big dog right now. For East Noble, their road surely isn't too easy, is coming up next, a home game on the 17th against the Homestead Spartans. Then they'll hit the road on the 24th, a road contest at Angola, and then come back home on that Friday night, the 27th, Wawasee coming to town. That's how East Noble will finish the year. As now, we'll take the time to hear a word from some of our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. For bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sayoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LiUNA. Always 100 Academy drills and skills at the Parkview Sports Medicine Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne, Indiana, all the way through May 28, 2026 on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 6:30. You can drop in for just $10 a night. Open to any students in pre-K through 12th grade. For $10 a night, you can drop in and develop your dribbling, shooting, passing, and defense. Again, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays from 5 to 6:30 for pre-K through 12th graders to drop in and get better. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll give it up to the PA, the national anthem, coming up.
Now let's meet the starters from East Noble. 0, 6'2" junior, Carson Waldick. Number 3, 6' senior, Keegan Derry. Number 4, 6'3" junior, Alex Scott. Number 22, 6' senior, Evan Cope. And number 15, 6'5" senior, Hunter Shire. These small Knights are coached by Ed Bentley. And now, starting out for your New Haven Bulldogs. Number 1, a 6'3" senior, Jadrian Ezell. Number 3, a 5'10" senior, Darian Cryer. Number 5, a 6'5" senior, Dalen Jackson. Number 13, a 5'10" senior, Jameer Walker. And number 24, a 6'3" senior, DeMarcus Wright. Your Bulldogs are coached by Brandon Hamilton.
Well, they're debuting a new set of scoreboards and video boards and all the fun things that go along with Indiana High School basketball tonight. And I don't know if you can feel the energy through the screen, but my goodness, inside the building, we're in for a great one tonight. East Noble, for their starters, they're rocking with the same 5 they always have. It's number 0, Carson Waltke, number 3, Keegan Derry, number 4, Alex Scott, and number 22, Evan Cope, and number 50, Hunter Shire. The Bulldogs, an all-senior lineup tonight. They're going with number 1, Jadrian Ezell, number 3, Darion Cryer, number 5, Dalen Jackson, number 13, Jameer Walker, and number 24, DeMarcus Wright. Loaded across the board. Bulldogs and Knights here from Armstrong Arena. The NEA is decided tonight. East Noble wins the tip. They'll start with the basketball first. Right away, here he goes, Jackson! Oh yes! Gets the party started. An emphatic two-handed slam. This defense going to hound you all night long. It's important for East Noble to get as settled as quickly as possible. Here's Waltke, he had it swatted. A nice play on the defensive end. Here's Cryer, handoff Ezell, driving to the lane, pulling up, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds. How quickly can East Noble quiet this crowd and get them out of the game? Full court pressure from the Bulldogs. Keegan Derry and Waltke flip it back and forth. Clock is on, and now they get it across. Crowd trying to get involved early. Here's Waltke, pulls up over Jackson. It's no good. Rebound to Jameer Walker. Walker on the other side. Feeds it up top. Anybody on this New Haven team can be the main scoring option. Here's Ezell trying to go to work. Right, 3-ball, no. Offensive board now for the Bulldogs. they can set it up again. Played a couple of tight ones recently at Columbia City and at Huntington North. And a travel called against Darion Cryer as he just lifted that pivot foot. Walke flips it up ahead, and Scott going to be able to take it across the timeline. Here's Derry into the corner. Cope's going to have to shoot that. Is right inside. Slip pass to Shire. Another block for the Bulldogs and another block for Dalen Jackson. Keeping it a 2-0 ball game right now. Into the corner, Derry goes inside Walke trying to spin. Through a double team, they kick out. Here's Scott down the lane and just lost it, traveled with it as well. The off-ball help side defense, very important to this New Haven team as well. Got a full slate of games tonight here on Summit City Sports. Crews all over. They will be set to give you regional action tomorrow night. All those games can be found on the IHSAA Champions Network. And again, through the regional round, all games are free. Dump it down low. Here's right. And they flip it back. It was tipped. So they go and retrieve it. Cryer gets everybody to jump. Steps inside. Pulls up and knocks it down. Smooth like butter. Still full court pressure being applied. Here's Derry. Knights trying to get on the scoreboard here with 5:30 to go in the first. Slip pass inside. Just out of the reach of Walke. Shire goes up and gets the roll. Little 2-1-2 type of zone. We got a hybrid 3-2. Here's a three ball on the way. Is good. Jameer Walker. And then a foul going to be committed by the Bulldogs. Walker's the one that's going to pick it up. So that's the first foul of the game. Might not be able to see it, but this side of the gymnasium is completely full. Testify that getting in here, parking was a nightmare. A back cut from Scott. They couldn't get it to him. Into the corner. He'll try a three ball. That one no good from Alex Scott. On the other side, here come the Bulldogs. Ezel, long three. Good! Jadrian Ezel, and East Noble wants to talk it over. No answer early on for the Knights. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. But what a start, and you could not look better in front of this crowd. Already 4 separate scorers for the New Haven Bulldogs. We have a score update from Bishop Dwenger, Jaron Matheny, Matt Jackson out on the call over there. The Northside Legends lead the Saints 25-19 at halftime. Northside had won 7 in a row, but coming in off of a loss against the Carroll Chargers earlier this week, seeing if they can pick things up against Dwenger. Snyder is at Lures. Thad Goff and Brenna Spooler will be bringing you that one. Tim Atkinson, Keith Edmonds, and Gavin Wirt are out at Wayne for the Archers and Generals. And then Eden North and Cole Wheeland out at Homestead and Concordia. So loaded across the bout. And of course, this the only NE8 game going on. Here's Evan Cope, feeds middle. Scott down the lane. And just like on the football field, easy through. 10-4 with 4:10 to go. Here it is, no good. Ezel couldn't hit him back to back. A share of the conference championship on the line for New Haven. As that ball lost by Derry, it's on the floor, and I think we're going to get a foul. We are. As Derry just kind of started wrestling with him. He'll pick up his first. Whew. Halftime update from Homestead and Concordia. Sparty up 42-10. After 2 quarters of play. We're pretty sure they're playing basketball, but kind of a football score. As Keegan Derry actually had to go to the locker room, hopefully just to get him cleaned up, as they were checking for blood down on the floor. New Haven patiently across the line, now dump it into the high corner. Here's Jackson up top, right, 3-ball, no. Offensive board, and Dalen Jackson just plucks it right back in there. And when they're taking the ball away, here's Cryer at the rim. He gets it to go. You thought he might try and dunk that one home. Opts to just lay it in. But I'm sure that not all the high flying we're going to see out of the Bulldogs tonight. That one poked from behind. Here's Ezel up ahead. Walker, right, or left hand rather, smooth in. And Jameer Walker now got 5 points. On the other side, Alex Scott, 12-point lead, favor the Bulldogs. East Noble trying to chip away. That one's lost. 2-on-1 the other way. Inside, Jackson puts it up short, but a foul picked up by the freshman Owen Will. So 2 free throws coming up. And East Noble wants another timeout to talk things over. This one 30 seconds as well, so to go before the free throws, but I mean early on, New Haven all over. As we'll show you our very first play of the game on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. The highlight jam from Dalen Jackson just takes the pass away and slams it home. Boy, did that set the tone for this Bulldog squad, who jumped out to a 16-4 lead here on Summit City Sports. Eli Lawrence and Aaron Farley, happy to be bringing you the coverage. Some big regional games going on tomorrow. On the girls' side, as there's the first free throw from Dalen Jackson. We'll have West Central and Elkhart Christian at 4 o'clock. Our nightcap game at Warsaw, as the second free throw is no good and recovered by the Knights. Nightcap game at Warsaw, going to be Whitco and Eastside, number 1 versus, I believe, number 5 in the 2A polls. As here's Owen Will, stuck up, gets rid of it. Benedict kicks to the corner. Scott powers his way inside, has to give out. 3-ball catch and fire. Good. Carson Waltke gets his first. So both sides spreading it about, but New Haven starting to get everybody their second and third looks. As now some of the juniors going to get some action for this New Haven team. They like to make hockey subs, and they certainly got the guys to do it. Everybody on the floor right now is a big-time contributor in some facet of the game. Everybody coming into the game, you could say the exact same thing about. 1:45 to go first quarter. Here's Ezel, pops the three, off the mark. Inside, a foul going to be called against DeMarcus Wright. And now they'll make the subs. Deuce Baskerville makes his first trip into the game. So does Lavelle Ledbetter, who is the other senior on this squad. Marquaylin Johnson is into the game. And so is Shane Rogers-Smith. So Jackson is the only one that stays in the game. Baskerville making an impact right away. Euro stepping inside and getting it to fall. So he gets his first two, 19-7, late first quarter. East Noble just trying for anything right now. Here's the freshman Owen Will. Stuck on an island and has to give. Into the corner, no sir. Shane Rogers-Smith the takeaway. Baskerville thought about it. Now will foul to Johnson. Corner, Ledbetter driving baseline. Fed it off the back of the backboard and it fell into the lap of the freshman Owen Will. He was laying on the baseline. Now Jacob Fox will come on for the Knights. See if he can give this team a breath of fresh air. Into Shane Rogers-Smith with a bump. And one more is coming up at the line. 21-7. East Noble used to that score, but I mean, have it flip most times as they're prepared on the football field. Free throw's no good, and we got a foul inside. Is it against the Bulldogs? It looks like it is, so Jackson going to pick up his first. Every time one of these teams commits a foul, the other seems to do it right back. 3 fouls apiece here in the first quarter, 45 seconds left. Waltke is able to get it to Scott. They carry it across. Numbers for the Knights. And now Bulldogs able to recover. Cope open from the wing. He won't take it. He's one of their better shooters on this squad. Into the corner. Scott fakes one just outside the lane to the corner. Here's the freshman Owen Will. Working with Shane Rogers-Smith, the juniors. Backdoor pass into Scott. No good. Corner. Cope driving. One more. Great rotation from the Bulldogs. Scott finds an angle and able to deliver. 3 seconds now. 2. Baskerville got to put it up. Half court heave. Oh no. You thought it might go in for a second, but 21-9. After 1 quarter of play. New Haven rolling the Knights early. We'll take a break and be back after these messages.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Second quarter action here on Summit City Sports. New Haven leads it on senior night, 21-9 after 1 quarter of play. Eli Lawrence alongside cameraman Aaron Farley. We were kind of talking at the break just how East Noble's going to have to start taking those shots when they come. They got a lot of pretty decent looks there, especially on that last possession of the first quarter. But to stay in this game and to win this game, they're going to have to put them up a lot more often. This team for New Haven they're really efficient at rotating. Here's a jumper on the offensive end. It doesn't go. Nice spin move by Evan Cope inside. He takes the board the other way, dump it to the corner. Couple of subs in for the Knights. Baskerville came in and picks up a foul. His first. So Keegan Derry back onto the floor. Got his eye taped up, or right above his eye. Into the game came Luke Coons for the Knights. So maybe just one sub. They input their second right there. They send Derry back out on the floor. Here is Coons with the basketball. And they rotated up top. Ledbetter came in and poked it away. Shane Rogers-Smith flying past everyone. Too much inside. Rebound opportunity, no. Third chance doesn't go. And then a foul picked up by Ledbetter. Coons going to inbound. Shane Rogers-Smith applying some heavy full court pressure. Derry stuck in a straitjacket, has to throw it away. Here's Johnson inside. No! Another missed opportunity at the rack. Rogers-Smith goes up. This time it goes. And a foul. So Shane Rogers-Smith actually has the last 4 points for the New Haven Bulldogs. His first goes, or his only free throw goes. Now 1 for 2 in the game. 24-9. Here's Jacob Fox. Heavy screen from Coons. 3-ball right over Johnson. Just missed it. Offensive board and a foul for Owen Will. Foul was committed by Jayon Thomas. In the third against the Bulldogs here in the first 2.5 minutes, or rather the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Free throw was no good, so just a bucket for Will. 3-ball, Baskerville is off the mark. Will holding his own in the paint. He collects another board, and this freshman been a real bright spot for this East Noble team this year. Significant minutes off the bench. He's going to be fun to watch the next couple of seasons. Here's Carson Waltke. Down the lane, just had it plucked. Marqualan Johnson feed it up ahead. Shane Rogers-Smith, they go inside. It was tipped. Last off of Ledbetter. No, they correct it. Down low. Baskerville going to inbound as Alex Scott going to re-enter. Ball thrown into Lavelle Ledbetter. One of 6 seniors. Ledbetter shot fake, pokes inside, behind the back to Baskerville. Oh, he couldn't get the roll. We would have had to take another look at that, but unfortunately they can't get it inside. 24-11. Slower quarter for the Bulldogs, but the defense still on par. Here's Will with a shot fake. Into the corner. Derry going to try a 3. It's good. Keegan Derry. He doesn't get a lot of them, but he can certainly get them when it's important. The lead's down to 10. 5:09 to go here in the first half. Ledbetter inside. It was swatted. Big Alex Scott. And now, New Haven going to make a substitution. Ball thrown into Jadrian Ezell. Ezell steps to the middle and kicks. Cryer gets to the low corner. And now Jameer Walker down the lane, high off the glass. Way too much juice. East Noble chipping back into it. Here's Cope, corner three, on the way. No, just missed it short. On the other side, Wright lost the basketball and then played through a bump off Alex Scott. Ball out of bounds, favors New Haven. Wright to throw in. Coach Appleton giving directions from the sideline. Off a screen, here's Cryer. Here's Ezell now. Dumps it low. Short corner, 2 on the way, in and out. Rebound, Dalen Jackson, fade away. Got it. So Jackson now got 7. He's the game's leading scorer, 26-14. Fed up top, it's Waltke. Over to Coons, Derry, little fake, gives it to Scott, and they want to clear out. Trying to power his way inside. Going up off the glass, Waltke gets 2. Carson Waltke now with 5. High up top. Here's Cryer. Off to the wing. Ezell, 3-ball. Rolls home. Jadrian Ezell getting them when it matters. 6 points now for Jadrian Ezell. Scott at the elbow, kicks corner, one more, Derry. Rotated around, Coons, 3-ball, no. Offensive board, Scott through Ezell, wraparound lane, no, and then a jump ball, or no, do we get a foul instead? It's going against Alex Scott, his first. So we actually have a final update from Eugene Parker Court. Homestead wins. Final score, 63-31. So Spartans stay rolling and pick up another. Wright feeds it into the corner. Ezell, step back tray, off the mark and out of play. So New Haven's offense slowed down here in the second quarter. Just 8 points to go right now. We got 2.5 left on the clock. East Noble's battle back a little bit, but still trail it fairly big. In fact, they've got just 7 to go for it as well. Alex Scott brings it back. Trying to get inside. Up off the glass. Took a little bit of a push as well. Scott delivers. 29-18. Into the corner. Getting inside. Ezell. Big time movement to the rim. Jadrian Ezell now inside the perimeter. He's got 8. Scott trying to take advantage of space, but it's taken away. Jackson again. Oh! A one-handed slam this time. A great first half for Dalen Jackson. 9 points. Leads all scorers. Got a block. Here's a corner 3. That one's no good. And Jackson got the board. Cryer slows it up and gives Ezell a lot of space. He'll try it and miss. Right offensive board inside and good. All 5 starters now on the board for New Haven. 45 seconds to go first half. Kuhn steps across the timeline and picks up his dribble. Here's Fox, and he fell to the floor. Travel and bring it the other way. Tarvar Baskerville now with it. New Haven seems like they're going to hold for the last shot. And with a 17-point lead, you don't blame them. Now they move it in motion. 7 seconds. It's tipped by Derry. Chance for Baskerville. Corner, Ezel, 3-ball, no! And now it expires. First half dominance. The Bulldogs lead it 35-18 at the break. We'll hit the break ourselves and be back with the first half stats. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
But I got a whole lot of everything and I come from nothing. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing. But now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from nothing. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the street sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Armstrong Arena here at the half. It's the New Haven Bulldogs leading the East Noble Knights 35-18. Our first half scorers on the night. Shane Rogers-Smith will go by team. First, the Bulldogs. Shane Rogers-Smith got 5, 8 for Jadrian Azell, 4 for Darion Cryer. The Bulldogs leader, Dalen Jackson, with 9. Jameer Walker got 5. Darvar Baskerville and DeMarcus Wright both have 2. On the other side, 5 points for Carson Waltke, 3 to Keegan Derry, 6 to Alex Scott, 2 Owen Will, and 2 Hunter Shire. That the breakdown for the Knights. Third quarter update from Dwenger. Again, 45-33. Northside leads it after 3. And speaking of those SAC teams, we'll take a look at the SAC race, as it's really been something very interesting to watch, the way it's kind of all shaken down, as right now, as we speak, Southside, Snyder, Homestead, Wayne, Carroll, and Bishop Lures all have 2 losses in conference play. We have a 6-way tie for first. Although Wayne, Homestead, Snyder, Wayne and Homestead both have 5 wins in conference play. Snyder and Southside both have 6 wins in conference play. Southside hoping to make it 7 tonight if they can knock off Wayne, which at this point in the game they are doing. It's halftime over there at the home of the Generals, 35-44. Archers on top. Homestead beat Concordia earlier tonight and beat them emphatically, 63-31. Northside was in that conference race, but fell out with a loss to Carroll on Tuesday. And the way the things are kind of shaking up is every loss at this point, you would think disqualifies you from SAC championship play, as the way Southside is rolling, the way Homestead's kind of gotten back on their right foot. Wayne's having a pretty good year, although they got to figure things out. They took a heartbreaker against Homestead for their second conference loss in a game that would have knocked them out with 3. That the Spartans, Carroll's still in it, Lures still in it. Carroll up on Northrop. Last we were able to check, Lures up on Snyder. That game's still in the young stages. So a couple of wrecking balls together. SAC play going to close down. We'll check around the NE8 and see if we can find scores, specifically the one that matters for the New Haven fans, Huntington North. That's what matters. As the Vikings, the other team with a shot at the championship. Unfortunately, can't seem to find the score update over there, but we're about to get going for the third quarter of play. Both teams out of their huddles, or in their huddles rather. We'll see what East Noble can do to switch it up. See if they can find a way to scratch back into it. They kind of did there for a portion of that second quarter, but New Haven turned it back up. Outscored them 14-9. So the lead 17 at the half. East Noble going to start with the basketball here in the third. Cope, Waltke, Shire, Scott, and Derry on the floor for East Noble. Jackson, Wright, Ezel, Cryer, and Walker. All 10 starters. 5 on each side. Waltke trying to go to work. Kicks out. 3-ball on the way. Cope got it. And they're going to need a lot more of that the rest of the way. Good start. It's just the first points for Evan Cope, the sharpshooting senior. 3-2 zone. It almost works as a hybrid 2-1-2 in the way it's kind of set up. Waltke right now the man in the middle. He doesn't often leave that middle of the floor, whereas Derry and Cope, they're going to step out beyond the perimeter. Inside, here's Wright. Going up, using the frame and delivering inside. 2 more for DeMarcus Wright. Doubles his total to 4. New Haven lost 2 of their last 3, but some really good competition as Homestead, Columbia City, and Huntington North. There's a nice pass inside, and 2 more for Alex Scott. Dump it middle, right again. A lot of space, in fact, too much space, as he just left it long. Scott up top, tries to go behind the back, kind of stumbled. Derry, he's working with Jameer Walker. Derry driving inside through some contact. He's fouled. And it's going against Dalen Jackson. So the second on him. Maybe correction. And they give the foul to Walker maybe instead. Who knows? It was the first on whoever it was, as neither free throw good. 37-23 still the score. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Ezel will wrap it back up top. They scan the floor now on the wing. Walker feeds it middle right. Free throw jumper. Fadeaway is no good. Carson Walke the rebound. Now East Noble got to start finding ways to get buckets and get stops. As nice job by Derry maneuvering through traffic. Corner three on the way. Good. Evan Cope. Here's Ezel trying to match. Short corner Jay. That one's good. Ezel, one of the best shooters in the area. He's now got 10. Derry working with Walker. Gets up ahead. And then a timeout called by East Noble. 30-second timeout. And they're going to have just 2 left the rest of the game. So going to be playing with fire if they need those late. An early surge to start the second half. We'll see if they can keep it going. Put a big time opportunity for the Knights to really get back into it. Here's Derry. Wraps it up top, well beyond the line. Cope. They throw it to the corner. Here's Owen Will. Back into Derry. Derry steps in the lane, throws it back up top. Slips to Scott. Cope on the outside. Give it Walke in the middle. Kick out. Scott. 3-ball. No. Rebound to Lavelle Ledbetter. One of the 6 seniors on this team. Ledbetter hasn't played a major role tonight. Lobs it high, Shane Rogers-Smith. Dump it one more, wrap top. Ledbetter, 3-ball, yes! Right on cue, Lavelle Ledbetter. First points of the game. 42-26. Up top, here's Will. Thought about taking a 3. Slip inside, Scott, beautiful. Picking apart the zone. 10 points now for Alex Scott. Baskerville on the other side, high off the glass. No, but a foul called against Alex Scott. It's his second. Right now, a 14-point lead. Baskerville trying to walk it back up to 16. Defense been a huge part of this New Haven team all year long. It's kind of escaped them in their last couple of matchups. 58 to Homestead, 67 to Columbia City. Now that game went to overtime, and not only that, they won, so able to deal with it then, but 68 to Huntington North in a game where they fell. As on the floor, Jayon Thomas picked it up. Ball still free. Baskerville wins the scrum. Dump it inside. Ledbetter off the glass. Three minutes to go, third quarter. Walke across the timeline. Has to slip it inside, and a foul called on the back by Shane Rogers-Smith. Four A girls regionals coming tomorrow from Belmont. East Noble will play against Belmont at 1 o'clock, and then followed up Norwell and Snyder. Two very interesting and intriguing matchups there. An NE8 showdown, and then Norwell fresh off a thrilling victory over Homestead. There's Alex Scott again. 12 now, that's his average. 3-ball on the way. Lavelle Ledbetter has it up to 19. And this been the problem for East Noble, is every time they're able to chip in, New Haven is right there to give it back to them. As you saw a foul there committed by Marquaylin Johnson. In the middle, Waltke pulls up just inside the elbow and knocks it down. Really efficient at that shot. He'll give it to you every time, unfortunately, for East Noble. Here's a long three. Ledbetter, no. That last bucket, just the first points for Waltke here in the half. Here's Will trying to go to work on Thomas. Kicks to the corner. They rotate it up top and then down to the near. Corner for Will, trying to get inside. Big steps to the middle, doesn't get it. Second opportunity, fade away short. This time a rebound to Jayon Thomas. Thomas had to work through a trio of Knights. New Haven wants to run a little bit. Baskerville slips inside. Ledbetter goes up and wraps it home. A great sequence there from the Bulldogs. Just patient, smart basketball, and take advantage when the opportunities come. Under a minute to play, third quarter. The lead is 19 points. This is the part of the season where you want your teams to be hitting that extra gear. As Baskerville comes up with a takeaway, running with Waltke, there's nothing he can do. Two more for Deuce Baskerville. 53-32. And Scott, just the pressure enough to kind of free it up. Here's Cope in the corner. They did get it across the timeline. 20 seconds, under. Here's Waltke. Fires it up top. Freshman Owen Will. Now with 8. They're going to let him go to work. Will working with Thomas. Kick out. Benedict through his hands. Got to hoist it up. No, it's not good if it goes. It doesn't. After 3, New Haven stretched the lead to 21. They got one more quarter to play and a conference championship within their grasp. See it all after the break.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 in the cage. But I ain't really the game on. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on my pin, I Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
Put the 4s up. One more quarter to play. East Noble and New Haven. The last quarter of the NE8 regular season. And we'll see what both teams have in store for the finish. 53-32 is the score after 3. And New Haven done nothing but increase its lead all throughout the night. They'll start with a basketball here in the fourth and start with 5 of their seniors on the floor. Inside, Jackson goes up, had it blocked. Owen Will got in there. A nice play from Will. But East Noble going to need a lot if they want to come back late. Here's Waltke stepping up, firing to the corner. Will, they just aren't taking him. Of course, New Haven done a great job in denying. There's a foul committed by Darion Cryer. Looks like it's his first. That's been the one thing New Haven hasn't been fantastic about. Certainly not bad, as they're still up by 21 and nobody in any real trouble. Everybody just picking up 1 or 2. And there's a nice poke out from Dalen Jackson. In fact, nobody for New Haven has more than 2. Jackson has 2, that's it. Everybody else rocking with 1, and the scoreboard has Jackson with 1, so who knows? Inside, here's Keegan Derry. Throws it up top, one more, now to the corner. Will, jab step, inside, got bumped, and a foul going against Jameer Walker. That's his second. There's contact down near his legs. So Walker just kind of got in his airspace, and you can't really do that. Archers lead Wayne 65-55. Southside trying to regain control of the SAC. Free throw no good for Owen Will. 53-33. Inside, Jackson was bumped. Foul picked up by East Noble. It's going on Keegan Derry, pick up his third. And send Dalen Jackson to the line. Jackson with 9 points, none in the last frame, but he gets this one to fall. Second one good from Dalen Jackson as well, so the lead is now up to 22. All but 4 points, or correction, as there's another takeaway inside. Jameer Walker wants 2 more. His first, now the second half. All but 6 points been scored by seniors for this New Haven team tonight. Inside, it's no good. Tarvar Baskerville got the 6 for the juniors. Here's Ezel. No, that would have been a nice move inside. He was fouled, so he'll go to the line. Is this group playing their last game here at Armstrong Arena? Ezel lines up the first free throw. It's around and out. So we do have an important development for the Bulldogs right now. Norwell leads Huntington North 46-42 after 3. Second free throw good from Jadrian Ezel. So 11 points now for him. If Huntington North drops this basketball game and New Haven hangs on, the Bulldogs are sole NE8 champions. .5:55 to play here. Still another frame to play. Inside, Waltke got it. But yeah, still another frame to play. Huntington North and Norwell. Dwenger has cut the lead to 5 with 20 seconds to go, so still a chance on their home floor. Jadrian Ezel wants to work by himself. Or no, they're going to lob it in for Dalen Jackson. Up top, Ezell, long three. Oh, that would have popped the crowd, but Jameer Walker picking up 2 more. 60-35. Bulldogs pouring it on as now another foul called against Walker, his 3rd. Ball in to the New Haven Bulldogs. Ezell going up. Oh, he was fouled. He wanted the highlight. Man, this place would have gone crazy. 2 minutes left. Huntington North and Norwell. 53-50. Knights on top at the Castle. Ezell hits the first. So New Haven doing their part, and right now for the Bulldogs, Norwell doing theirs. Second free throw is no good, but DeMarcus Wright has the offensive board. His layup is no good. Rebound comes out all the way beyond the perimeter, rolls out of bounds. It's going to stay. No. They're going to say it's going up to the Knights. We'll see if we can pick up a stream of some sort. Huntington North and Norwell. Yes, we do have it. Vikes are back on top. Inside, Owen Will gets 2. (61-37) now with 4:34 to go. We are under half a minute from the home of the Vikings. Norwell trails by 1. New Haven's conference championship hopes are on the balance. And right now the Bulldogs just killing clock as we're about 4 minutes down here in the final quarter. Cryer thought about a 3. Now he'll take it. Step back. No. Scott moving up ahead. Lost it for a second. Got it back, and then he got tripped as Cryer got into his room. At the 4th foul against East Noble here in the quarter. Anything else, and the Knights are going to be shooting free throws. In the middle, Scott high off the glass. It's no good. Here's Ezell on the other side. Gets to the middle. Nice lay in the lane. He can't quite get the roll. So Ezell to the free throw line. Ten seconds. Huntington North and Norwell. First one goes for Ezell. Ball was tipped out of bounds. We'll try and give these New Haven fans all they're hoping for. 7 seconds on the clock. Norwell basketball down low. Second free throw is good for Ezell. 63-37. It goes up. It goes in. 5 to go. Timeout Huntington North. Norwell leads 55-54. Waltke hit a straitjacket, moves around Walker. Up top, Scott, 3 ball, no. Offensive board for Carson Waltke, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot. It goes on right, if that is his second, yes. East Noble now in the double bonus with 3:28 to go. Vikings got to go the whole length of the floor as Walke misses his first. And second free throw off the mark. Officially 5.5 going to be on the clock for the Vikings. We still got 3:17 and counting as the Bulldogs are trying to put the finishing touches on the East Noble Knights and hopefully back-to-back conference titles. As this looks like it's going to be it. And yes, Coach Appleton going to take a timeout. And all the seniors going to get to hit and come off the floor for the last time here at Armstrong Arena. It's Coach Appleton going to spend one of his timeouts. Huntington North doesn't get it done. And folks, with 3 minutes left to play, New Haven can be outright conference champions. And I think they know it here in the gym as they're going crazy in the huddle. Norwell has done it and knocked off Huntington North. 3 minutes separate New Haven from back-to-back titles. Now into the game. They have a 2, not listed here. It looks like, we believe it's Dalen Ewing. He's a junior. Listed on the JV roster as New Haven just trying to kill this final time. Shane Rogers Smith pulls up and can't convert. Up top. They swing it. Cope, 3-ball on the way. It's no good and out of bounds. Bulldogs just want to see that clock hit triple zeros. Oh, they thought about the 3-ball. Now they'll pull. No. On the other side, Alex Scott at the free throw line, throws it down. Walke working with Johnson, just has it taken away. They're fighting down low, and a foul committed by Scott. Any more would send New Haven to the line. It's the third. One and a half to play as the Bulldogs are just swinging it around into the lane. Kick out. Shane Rogers Smith, they'll dump it right back to him. 3-ball corner. No. Everybody in the gym wants it. Here's Scott as they throw it into the corner. East Noble works it around, nearly taken away. It's tipped out, under a minute left. Owen Will going to check in. And Alex Scott going to check out. Ball thrown in. Benedict to the corner. Tick goes the clock. 63-37. New Haven Trying to close them out. Here's a three from Luka Benedict that's no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They want him to push on the bench. Coach Appleton saying, just kill it, as there's 30 seconds left. And now, partying with it as well. 10 seconds remain on the clock. It's all she wrote. So nice. They've done it twice. Back to back. New Haven, NE8 Conference champions. Outright. The Bulldogs have done it again. They finish 6-1 in conference play, and another banner is coming to Armstrong Arena. We'll award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, and it's certainly hard to pick just one, as this whole New Haven team put in a great effort all night long. So we'll give it to the starting 5 seniors, or just the whole senior class in general, as Jadrian Ezell, Darion Cryer, Dalen Jackson, Jameer Walker, DeMarcus Wright, and Lavelle Ledbetter carry the load and carry New Haven to another conference title. Bedlam down on the floor, as celebrating the sweet victory. As the NE8 trophy is not going anywhere. They'll celebrate all night long, as Coach Appleton now directing his players out, as they're going to get photos to celebrate the occasion, and you would think cut down the nets. Conference title, certainly no easy feat. It's been a long season. They've come out 6-1 in a 63-37 victory. Finishes it off. New Haven trumps East Noble 63-37. There it is. They put the trophy back where it belongs. It belongs to the Bulldogs for at least another year. They're not sharing with anybody. Get out the cameras and start making memories. For Aaron Farley, I'm Eli Lawrence. So long from Armstrong Arena, and have a great night.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
But I got a whole lot of everything and I come from study. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing. But now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to sound hard.